I think he's the best boxer in the UFC. I mean, this kid boxes like a boxer. He's a phenomenal athlete. He's got a huge heart, an incredible chin, and you know what he pulled off tonight was amazing.
And Frankie, what was going through your mind in that first round? I know there's obviously a lot going on, but were you thinking that this was unfolding very similar to the second fight?
Yeah, I was thinking like, damn, not again. You know, I mean, he came at me. He hits hard. I mean, you know, I definitely doubted it. But you know, I knew obviously from the previous fight, I was able to come back that time, so there's no doubt in my mind that I could come back this time around.
And Dana made a pretty bold statement before you got here, saying that he considered...
How's that a bold statement? Well, it's the truth. I mean, are we going to start debating again?
No, but you know, the most famous...
Fedor's not the pound-for-pound best in the world, is he? Yeah. You should be talking about pound-for-pounds, everybody. Go ahead, tell him.
I think you've upset a lot of your Canadian fans because the most famous athlete in Canada.
They can't deny it either.
Well, I'll tell him the statement, if you don't mind. He said that you're the #2 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Obviously, he thinks Anderson is #1. That would mean that he puts you above George St. Pierre. What do you make of that statement?
Well, it's an honor. You know, anytime you know your boss thinks you know you're doing work and you're excelling at it, just to be in the same light as those guys is a big honor for me. But in all reality, it's opinion based. It's Dana's opinion. Your opinion might be different. This guy's opinion might be different. So for me, I still gotta get in there and fight. Yeah, you know, sometimes you get hit like that, you're on survival mode. I don't think you really have a plan. You know, I just got I got fight in me. You know, that's what it is. You're gonna hit me and rock me. I'm gonna keep coming no matter what. I think the biggest thing for me is I just listen to my corner, and I really do think that they help me make the adjustments I need to make so I can come back and win this fight.
You said, you know, going into this, you were sick of talking about Gray, you were sick of thinking about this fight. Does finishing the way you did really put a kind of an exclamation point on this rivalry for you?
You know, I just think it puts a closure on it. Obviously, the last fight ended in a draw, so we didn't have a definitive winner. This one, you know, I ended it with a bang, and you know, it's good to go home and be done with it.
And last question for Frankie. You mentioned, you know, obviously the division continued to move while you and Gray were waiting to fight this out. We know, you know, Gilbert Melendez is out there. I mean, do you see that as maybe the fight you most want, just because it would kind of settle the question who is the #1 lightweight in the world?
Yeah, I'm down with anything, man. I'll fight anybody. But you know, Gil definitely. I think it makes a lot of sense. You know, not taking it from and I think, you know, they make a lot of sense too. Obviously, it's up to these guys. I'll fight whoever they want me to. But you know, me and Gil would definitely sell a lot of favor. When you have an adversary like that, it makes you bring the best out of yourself. So you know, Gray definitely made me bring the best out of myself. You know, obviously, have the first fight, you know, he won over me, and then the next one was a draw. So I know I closed the distance a little bit. I know I had to, you know, make the gap even bigger this time around. So he forced me to, you know, be the best Frankie Edgar.
Hey Frank, I got a question for you. What do you can say about that, bro?
Hey, he was my hero, you know. The hero, that was my dude. I guess, you know, I kind of walk in the same footsteps.